Ellis B. Feaster's Radio Aircheck and Classic TV channel.
107 WANS, the number one hit music station, and Girlfriend, 5:23 in the morning. Bob, did you have anything to do with your mom calling me yesterday towards the end of my program?
I don't know anything about it.
You sure about that now?
Sure, I don't know anything about it.
Some lady called and raised a big stink about Stupid Joke Thursday. She found that some of the material was offensive, and she didn't think it was very funny at all. She complained, sparked a few other people to call. The boss was a little concerned. He called me to the rug. I have an appointment with him at 10 o'clock this morning.
Oh, no.
This could be the very last Mike Benson show.
Oh, I doubt it. He probably just needs some new bad jokes.
I hope that's the case, in fact, but I'll have more details on that a little later on. I'd like to know what our listening audience thinks. Anyway, it's time right now to give away a WANS t-shirt. We have an album from our immense, intense music library, and we're also going to throw in our bonus prize for opening day tickets to Carowinds with free lunch at the park. If you can guess the mystery oldie, here is the line from the song that you have to identify it from. Coming to you on a dusty road. That's all you get. Coming to you on a dusty road. I will tell you that two bands have recorded this song, and both times they were big #1 hits. If you can identify the mystery oldie, be sure you call us at 271-2107, 583-0107, or 231-9107 this morning at WANS.
Good morning. The temperature is 31. We're expecting sunshine today, a high of 65. This is Bob Armstrong with a 107-second news update. Gary Hart has called a news conference for noon Eastern Time in Denver today, apparently to announce his second withdrawal from the presidential race. ABC's Greg Dobbs is there. Platoon, Dirty Dancing, RoboCop, Predator, and La Bamba at number 5, followed by No Way Out, Dragnet, Spaceballs, Roxanne, and number 10 was Lethal Weapon. WANS news time is 5:26. Upstate weather. Sunny, windy, mild today, high of 65. Clear and cool tonight, low of 42. Maybe some clouds tomorrow, still warm, 68. Currently, it's partly cloudy, 31 at 107 WANS, the number one hit music station.
107 WANS, the number one hit music station. 5:31 now, 29 in front of 6 o'clock, in pursuit of the mystery oldie this morning. Here is the lyrics, coming to you on a dusty road. You recognize that song?
Is it Snowman?
And who did that?
Blues Brothers.
That's the ticket. You're a winner.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Kathy.
What the hell you doing up at this hour of the morning?
My clock just went off.
So you get up in the morning with me, huh?
Yeah.
I like to hear that. Where you calling from?
Anderson, South Carolina.
You have to be at work later on?
My husband does at 7.
Oh, you're one of those nice wives who get up and give him breakfast and pack his lunch and come out the door, huh?
Of course.
Boy, will you marry me?
I'm already spoken for.
I guess so. He's a lucky guy. I have a WANS t-shirt for you and an album from our immense, intense music library with those opening day tickets to Carowinds. How about that?
Thank you.
What's the number one hit music station?
WANS.
Sounding good this morning, a mystery oldie identified by Kathy Miller and Anderson. Jake and Elwood Blues Brothers. I'm a soul man. 5:35 in the morning, 25 in front of 6 o'clock at 107 WANS, the number one hit music station. I was talking to Bob Armstrong a few minutes ago about the fact that I'm called to the rug. The boss is mad. He's gotten complaints from angry listeners who are offended by some of the comments made on this morning show. And, you know, if I get out of line, just tell me about it.
Hi, Benson.
Yo.
This is William Wallace, Bryson Middle School. I'm not offended by your jokes, and if I am, I'll turn the radio off so you can take that to your boss if you like.
Okay, I'll pass that along.
Okay.
You like the Mike Benson Morning Show, huh?
I do. I enjoy it very much.
Well, thank you for calling.
All right, bye.
It's a first-time offer for this area. It's cash and carry only. It's flowers from Greenville Floral. And it's today and tomorrow only. The Upstate's biggest St. Patrick's Day party at the Hyatt Regency. It's a day to turn.
Here at the Adventurers Club, spring break often reminds
Greenville.
Upstate weather, sunny, windy, and mild, high of 65 this afternoon. Clear and cool tonight, low 42. The weekend warming up with partly cloudy skies and temps near 70. 32 now, and on your FM, it's 107.3 WANS, the number one hit music station. Casey Kasem counting down the hits from coast to coast. Sunday morning at 10 o'clock exclusively on 107 WANS. 5:41 in the morning, 19 till 6 with Billy Ocean. 107 WANS, the number one hit music station, and Mike Benson in the morning, getting your butt out of bed. It's 5:46 now, 14 in front of 6 o'clock, working on a Friday, TGIF, March 11th, 1988 in the Upstate, and all is well. Here's Bananarama and Cruel Summer on ANS.
To Wisconsin.
on, as you say, 94 FM.
What'd you call him, Wuss Castle?
Yeah, Wuss Castle.
I like that better than roasted casserole. We'll have to change his name. Thanks for your call.
All right, no problem.
Bye. Of course, I know what the boss is going to say. He's probably going to tell me to be a good little boy on the radio so that I don't offend anybody and don't do anything interesting so that it's just as boring as the rest of the radio station so you won't turn the dial to listen to those other guys. I'm going to need a little more support than that on the radio. Give me a call and tell me what you think of the morning show at WANS, and I'll pass it along to the boss. I know he's listening. And so is the competition.
Good morning. The temperature is 31. We're expecting sunshine, a high of 65 today. This is Bob Armstrong with a 107-second news update. Singer Andy Gibb died in a London hospital yesterday of an unspecified problem.
You got a dictionary? I'll look up Jamal. What does that mean? Michael says that an awful lot in his music, doesn't he?
Well, I don't know what it means. They say he's very, very talented, but not very literate.
Yeah, I've heard that said before.
Who are you calling illiterate, huh? I'm bad. I'm not literate. I'm bad.
Thank you, Michael. 6:26 in the morning at 107 WANS. Time for the Upstate Inquirer, the lady who gives you these scams that you don't see on TV, read in the newspaper, or hear on Bob's News. Ladies and gentlemen, you're always dapper gossip rapper for a Friday morning. Here she is, Gladys Gabb.
Thank you. Good morning to you, Mikey. It's Friday. Good morning, Upstate. I've got the scoop, Mikey, so don't you stop me now, you pulsating pilot of the airways. Well, Mikey, I have learned that Upstate lack of personality, Russ Castle, was involved in a pedestrian accident yesterday.
No.
He was hit by a truck, but he wasn't hurt. However, the truck and its occupants were a total loss. When contacted, Castle had a comment, but I couldn't understand him with his mouth full. Also, Mikey, we found out Russ has several investments in the stock exchange, so I asked him about Black Monday, and he thought I was talking about the day the Hershey's truck stocks fast fares. Also, on the local personality front, Channel 4, barely ahead of Channel 7 in the local news battle, has announced they will try to target a more widespread audience. Beginning next week, Annette Estes will do both 6 and 11 newscasts with a chaw of backer in her mouth.
No.
Cole Clark will wear overalls, and Mike Seidel will do the weather from a flatbed truck. All of the above had no comment. And finally, Mikey, presidential candidate Paul Simon's bow tie was shot and killed by Irving, Texas lawmen.
No.
Officials say the tie approached them in a threatening manner. Well, I'm Gladys Gabb. That's Upstate Inquirer. Have a great weekend.
Gladys Gabb, ladies and gentlemen. Fine report this morning.
Good morning. The temperature is 31. Sunshine today, a high of 65. This is Bob Armstrong with a 107-second news update. Many talk shows have already gone to reruns after the Writers Guild hit the picket line earlier this week. Writer-producer Aaron Spelling says some of his shows will be affected.
Fortunately, we have all of our pilot scripts in. We're doing 4 or 5 pilots now.
More music and more winners in the morning from the #1 hit music station, 107 WANS, 6:34 now, 26 till 7. I have the backward record coming up in just a few minutes, so hang on and listen to win. Here's Steve Winwood's Higher Love.
Black.
And I'm Stacia Kelly with J.J. Jackson. Good Friday morning from Fox 97, WFOX, Gainesville, Atlanta, where we play the classic hits of the 60s, 70s, and the 80s on Fox 97.
That term jaywalking. I've never liked that term jaywalking. Why not Steve walking or Bob walking or Greg walking for that?
Don't take it so personal.
I guess you're right.
Than ever before.
Well, we got a lot of those endless summer nights to look forward to coming up here. That's Richard Marks right here at WFBC, exactly 93.7 FM, 5:51, 9 minutes away from 6 o'clock. We'll have a pretty good, I won't say summer-like, but I'll say spring-like weekend ahead of us. Here's your exclusive AccuWeather 3-day forecast. Simple, sunny today. High should be around 66. Clear, chilly tonight, low 36 to 40. Tomorrow, just beautiful, sunny to partly cloudy and warmer with a high of 70 to 74. And looking ahead to Sunday, mostly cloudy. We'll have a chance of rain creeping into the forecast. The high should be 64 to 68. So nothing wrong with that weekend forecast. This morning, it's clear and it's cold. We have 35 degrees at WFBC.
Reed's Jewelers is giving away precious diamond and gold jewelry. Yes, I said giving away.
Sanyo Home Stereo, Mark Down. Johnny Lee. 72 Bypass Greenwood, downtown Anderson, and Greenville Mall next to J.B. White.
We make believers, this is true. Make us prove it to you.
Big O Dodge continues to be the undisputed low-price king of the Carolinas, but get ready because Big O Dodge is about to outdo even itself with a Chrysler factory car sale. A special purchase that will have our competitors scratching their heads. Just listen to what $69.95 will buy. Dodge 600 in stock, ready to fire up and go. Aries in stock starting at $69.95. Chrysler LeBaron, Ram 50 pickup starting at $69.95. Dodge Colts and more. Yes, I said $69.95. Even better, most of these cars have automatic.
Big O Dodge, the low price king, under the flag on Motor Mile.
93.7 FM, WFBC.
Good morning out there.
Get off the radio.
No,
come on.
Hey, I got the $100 super song.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah.
Just a few more minutes on WFBC. How was that?
Good.
Thank you.
Once in your life.
6 o'clock at WFBC FM, Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson. 35 degrees. And AccuWeather says...
There may be a bit of rain either Saturday night or Sunday, but it doesn't look like a big rainstorm, and we look for plenty of bright sunshine today.
I'm Alan Moore.
And I'm Dana Moore, WFBC News. On the eve of the Democratic caucuses in South Carolina, only two candidates campaigning in the Palmetto State. Jesse Jackson and Al Gore will stump mostly in the Midlands and along the coast today. 5 now, sports with Kevin Matheny.
In WFBC Sports, the 7th-seeded Clemson Tigers take their 4-10 Atlantic Coast. Kevin Matheny.
Here's the exclusive WFBC AccuWeather forecast. For AccuWeather, I'm Joe Sobel.
WFBC Greenville, temperature 35, Spartanburg 34, Anderson 33. This news is a service of Applebee's and the Multimedia Broadcasting Company. For Dana Moore, I'm Alan Moore, WFBC News.
I get letters. I get lots and lots of letters.
That you write to yourself.
Now, wait a minute.
Come on.
I have not ever wrote a letter to myself.
I've not ever written a letter to myself.
A letter to myself, Herb.
Well, I was using the past pretense participle there, if you understand. Anyway.
Did you get another
I
letter?
don't understand you at all.
That's true, really.
Dear Herm, here's another letter here.
Oh, my goodness.
I was flattered that you read my letter on the air this morning.
Wait a minute. If we're going to do this, just let me get some appropriate music.
What are you doing?
Go ahead now.
I was flattered that you read my letter on the air this morning.
Choked up over this or something?
I sure am.
Oh.
You be sure to tell Russ Castell that you did not use his typewriter to write that letter. That I am a real, live, legitimate
Make
fan
sure you get all the words right there.
Okay. Will you make my day by singing your song on the air for me? Thank you very much. Your faithful listener, a real live fan, Mrs. John Doe.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Doe.
That's wonderful. Now, what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to play one of my songs for Miss John Doe out there.
More pizza.
Exactly 93.7 FM. You got that right. WFBC. 10 minutes after 6 o'clock. It is 6:10. 35 degrees, kind of chilly on the outside. Going to be a gorgeous weekend. We'll check it for you coming up.
It's right that I...
This morning got a tuxedo on and the whole thing. I can't believe you dressed up just to make
like
that
Ed McMahon.
A little bit like Uncle Ed, actually. But actually look more like Mr. Ed.
Huh?
Oh, Wilbur.
Don't do that.
We'll do that coming up in just a second, so stand by.
Now, more music than ever before, and twice as many winners. Listen for daily $100 Super Songs. Every time we play the Super Song, phone in to win a $100 bill. Not one winner, but 2 winners every time in the month of March. Plus, Thursday mornings, expect a $500 Super Song on the Russ Castle Good Morning Show. 2 winners for every $500 Super Song. Don't tune away. Don't watch television. Don't you dare leave town. Now WFBC presents twice as much for twice as many and more music than ever before. Twice as many winners, twice as many chances to win. The Upstate's Fun and Games leader, WFBC, where we take our fun and games seriously.
Right now, Sitton Buick on...
Hi, this is Heidi Aiken. Join me Saturday as we broadcast live from the first anniversary of Lichtenfeld Nursery on Sulphur Springs Road in Greenville. Get ready for spring with garden plants and gardening specials during the big open house. We'll see you there.
It is 6:15, 15 minutes after 6 o'clock, and it's time once again to announce a $100 Super Song.
All right, you sharecroppers out there, tune in now. You ready? Here we go.
All
the
right.
current.
Yes.
The current. Oh, my goodness. Let me prance over here a minute and turn this letter. Oh. Hey, the current $100 WFBC Super Song is The Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. Oh, now when you hear, you got to be the 9th or the 19th caller at 291-9400 in the immediate Greenville area, or 1-800-922-9322, toll-free elsewhere in South Carolina, and each winner is going to receive a crisp $100 bill from WFBC.
Not a bad deal, is it?
The Man in the Mirror.
We had some big winners yesterday. Yeah, listen for it. Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror, our first super song of the day, right here where we have twice as many winners and twice as many chances to win.
WFBC.
6:16. Hey, it's ACC tournament time. Also, some high school championships will be decided this weekend. That is the subject of Jim Phillips' sports commentary. He'll check that, and also we'll check the weekend AccuWeather after George Michael and Father Figure at WFBC.
WFBC.
Got him too.
Granny,
I'm cold. What time is it?
Granny.
You see that 57-foot python curled around that tree over there?
I don't believe this.
Stop touching me.
I wasn't touching her.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to that polar bear.
I think I have had enough of this.
See that kangaroo over there? Say your prayers, Hoppy.
I'm Linda King for KISS FM.
Look at that 365-pound toad frog in your car. Don't worry, honey. I'll get him.
Sam, run!
Another one of them blasted reporters.
Now, presenting the founder of the WBCY dollar bill game, George Washington.
Hello. You know, this WBCY dollar bill game is really neato. You save your dollar bills with my picture on them. Oh, and the numbers 108, anywhere in the serial number. Then WBCY will tell you when to call in to win a crisp $100 bill. Randy and Spiff will tell you when to listen each weekday morning at 7:20. It's easy. Boy, radio stations didn't have neat things like the WBCY dollar bill game when I was president. Matter of fact, we didn't have radio stations. Have you ever tried to jam to a harpsichord and a string quartet?
The WBCY dollar bill game. Listen and win.
You know, this is really a bad picture. Green just isn't in my color spectrum.
One less hostage in Central America, and this one is a Tar Heel. Good morning, I'm Rob Williams, WBCY News and Information.
And I'm Jeff Potlight, WBCY Dependable Traffic.
None of that rainy stuff for us today. It'll be dry and mild. I'm meteorologist Darrell Lloyd. In a moment, we'll have WBCY satellite weather for you.
One thing's for sure. Prom night, you...
It is 25 before 7.
The Lions Quest program teaches 10 to 14-year-olds to cope with the pressures of growing up. It's 6:35. Mike Vassy here with all the soft and easy favorites on a Friday morning from FM 99, WSPA FM.
Of Piedmont Airlines in Magic 96.
All right.
We'll do a registration for that sometime between now and 8:15 and do the drawing at 8:15. Busy, busy, busy.
Magic meteorologist Paul Delegato says sunny today with a high of 63. Chilly this morning, though. Some frost on your windshield. 33 degrees in Charlotte. In the newsroom, here's what's happening. We're getting closer to seeing the eastern leg of the outer belt taking the easternmost route.
But the fact that fans are recognizing and supporting the action is a good sign. Greenville and Riverside have grown accustomed to playing before sellout crowds as well. That's a healthy sign. High school basketball has caught on. Jim Phillips.
You've heard it on the radio. You've read about it in the newspapers.
8.8% financing available through Saturday.
Once Duke Power started bringing electricity to the Carolinas in 1904, it was only natural for people to want something to go with it. Electric appliances. So for 80-some-odd years, we've also brought you the things you need, like our full line of Hot Point products.
It's time to play some Stump 'em.
Movie
Friday
music
morning.
or TV, yes sirree. A pair of Converse theater tickets over there in Sparkle City and lunch for two at Alexander's Restaurant out there in Augusta.
Every time you say that, I think you're going to say a pair of Converse tennis shoes.
Well, you know.
But it's actually Converse theater tickets.
They're just as good.
They show a lot of good movies, too.
Yes, they do.
All right, you get all that if you can get us on movie, music, or TV trivia. Let me clear the lines. They are now cleared. You can call me now, and good luck.
WROQ FM, Michael Jackson from the Bad CD 639. ACC tournament weekend. It's the first round today.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you picking for it? Who are you picking?
I don't know, really. I think I'd be safer to not pick anyone, you know?
Come on.
Well, I've always been a big Clemson fan because I had a lot of relatives that went there, but now that I'm in North Carolina, I really feel like I better not pull for Clemson or I might get in trouble.
You weren't going to pull for Clemson anyway, were you? With a record of 4-10?
But it's not that. You don't go by their record all the time. If you're a true fan, you'll stick it out through the tough times, too.
This is true. You are very true about that. The Clemson thing, you know, they did beat Duke. So who knows what can happen. This is going to be a good tournament. I'm kind of picking, I don't know, I want to say Duke, but I think maybe Coach V, Coach of the Year, Coach Valvano over there at State might pull it out. He always does this. Yeah. He whips everybody up when tournament time comes around. He might do it. Who knows?
Discount him.
20 minutes in front of 7 o'clock. Blaine Kellis is going to be out at McDonald's over near UNCC, home of the Sun Belt champs and soon to be the national champs. Speaking of that, congratulations to the Crusaders from Belmont Abbey. NAIA National Tournament. Look out. Huh? They're going for it. They're going to Kemper. They're going to play in Kemper Arena in Kansas City, and they might do it. They beat High Point last year. Best of luck to the team over there, Belmont Abbey. 6:41 now. At this moment, 36. Got horrible scopes. Let's do it. Aries, you'll have to pay for an old debt or clean up an old mess today. Do it without complaint.
Taurus, the morale for today, the moral for today's story is give your best to the people who treat you best.
Gemini, your career is ripe for some energetic adjustments. Stand back, look at the far horizon.
Cancer, pierce the shell surrounding your favorite workaholic. Convince him or her to make a date for relaxation.
Leo, if you're a harbor managerial or leadership aspirations, now is the time to pursue them. You're a hot property, babe.
Virgo, seems your left hand doesn't know exactly what your right hand is doing, so get them better acquainted.
Libra, don't take cold shoulders personally. You're not to blame for others' troubles. Fly solo.
Scorpio, you can have your cake and eat it too for a change, so ask for everything.
Sagittarians, better be well prepared for your entry through the door of